here at Takayama by going to all-japan.co.jp/Takayama_info. I wish they made the website a little bit easier, but obviously you can go there, donate to him, his cause, and his family. He's a man that really needs it. And as always, Don, we really appreciate you taking the time to chat with us. Always a lot of fun, and thank you so much for talking about that.
It really is. Just get built a bad Get up, man, out, please. Thank you, guys. Take care.
Hey, this is Jimmy Manuel. You listen to Submission Radio.
Alright guys, our next guest is one of the realest fighters there is and a true warrior. He continues the Easy Money Tour and takes on Stephen Wonderboy Thompson at UFC 217 at Madison Square Garden on November 4th. He is Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Jorge, welcome back to Submission Radio. How are you?
What's up, my Australian brothers? How you guys doing, man?
Yeah, good. It's good to have you on the show, Jorge, and thanks so much for taking the time to chat with us. Before we even talk about fighting, we want to ask you, what have the last few weeks been like for you with Hurricane Irma and everything that's going on in Florida?
Oh, man, it's been some serious shit. I still ain't got no power, bro.
Wow.
I'm gonna get home, and I gotta take one of them, the waterproof? I gotta take one of those in the black darkness shadow showers, you know, and everything I'm getting done at nighttime is like, you know, I got a flashlight and stuff, but it's a problem, man, you know. But we're used to it out here. It's nothing crazy, you know. My mango trees that gave me mangoes every year, like 60 to 100 mangoes every year, got ripped from the roots, like it twisted it over, you know. So it wasn't the best of things. And then there's 2 more hurricanes in the Atlantic right now, so it ain't over for us yet.
Wow, that's terrible. I feel like the mango tree being gone, that's probably the worst part about it. How are you sort of dealing with it, especially considering that, you know, it's got a really important fight coming up, UFC 217, and, you know, you're taking showers in the dark.
Man, it's been a headache. I should have the power hopefully tomorrow morning. You know, the bad thing is that I have power for like a day, then I didn't have power for 2 days, and then I have power for 2 days, and then today I woke up with no power. So last night I made the mistake of buying groceries, and now most of them probably have gone bad. You know what I mean? I moved the important stuff to like another fridge, somebody else's house, but it's just, it's a headache, you know? But man, that shit was crazy, man. I had to drive 18 hours to get my family out of here, and I drove them straight, and then I had to drive another 18 hours straight to get them back, and it's what you do when you're a man, you know? You get shit done.
Talk to us a little bit about the ATT gym. Is everything okay there, or has there been some structural damage to the gym?
No, if you've seen that gym, there's no structural damage that couldn't be done to that gym. You need like an earthquake of mass proportions to hit, and earthquakes can hit Florida. Actually, that was a bunker for a lot of fighters. They had 30 to 40 plus people there as shelter because the building is not going anywhere. You know, it's one of those concrete, maybe 2 feet of concrete slabs everywhere, you know. It's a great facility to be in for any type of catastrophe.
It's like the fighters are strong and the gym is strong. There's a lot of there's signs that. Just curious, before we get off the hurricane topic, where were you for the, you know, for the sort of worst parts of Irma? Were you using the gym as a bunker as well, or did you sort of stand tight at home?
No, I took off to Tennessee because I got a 2-year-old, man. I got 3 kids in total. You know, my wife. It just wasn't. If it was just me, I would have stayed here, man. I had plenty of places I could have gone to, but since it was so bad, I didn't know how long we wouldn't have power or streets would be flooded. I just decided to take off till things got better, you know. So I got back to Florida like last week, like on a Thursday.
Yeah, and it's crazy. And obviously a lot of fighters, there are a lot of teammates affected, like Thiago Alves. So it's good to see that your family was safe and that hopefully you have some power soon. Let's go back a few months to UFC 211, where you had a razor-close loss to Damian Maia. Given how that fight was close and that you were on the cusp of a title shot, how tough was that loss to deal with? And mentally, how did you go about moving forward from that?
Man, mentally it wrecked me, you know, because since I started striking or training, I could tell that was my gift. A guy gave me, he said, here, I'm going to give you speed and reflexes and you do the rest. And I've always prepared myself to be able to use those tools by not having nobody hold me down. I got close to 40 fights. Nobody's ever held me down for half that time or even a minute. In UFC, I had never been held down. So obviously, I just had to get back to the drawing board, see the mistakes I did so I don't make them again. So a lot of people feel I won that fight because of the damage. and he did a lot of the control, so you could say he wanted to. But that's the only loss that hurts me, that bothers me. That every night I don't go to sleep how I used to sleep because all I'm thinking about is ending this motherfucker's life at one point. Not that I'm gonna do something outside the ring. Just when we fight again, I'm gonna do everything I can to dismantle him. You know.
Wow. So that's obviously a rematch
Good
that you sort of
fucking
feel like you
grief.
can't really end your career without facing Damian Maia again.
No, I cannot end my career without facing. There's no way, no how. It
Dude.
won't happen. It won't go down like that in history. You know, I made a couple early mistakes that
Hey, that's my best anyway, though.
costed me